It is confirmed the Mad Cuban Carl Ruiz died of a heart attack in Baltimore, Maryland. And Opie and Guy Fieri and many other people are paying tribute to him. So Opie, he tweeted, but he linked to this Instagram post about the Mad Cuban. Here's a picture of him when they went to Nantucket to do the Opie Radio podcast. So Opie puts, hashtag devastated, rest in peace, the Mad Cuban, my dear, dear friend. I think what sums up Carl is when he was preparing a bite for a friend or stranger. It was a work of art to watch him prepare. He was so talented and knew it without being cocky. He would meticulously prepare a bite, taking as much time needed to make it perfect. He would step back a bit and study it before sliding the plate towards you with all the confidence in the world, waiting for your reaction after you bit into it. He wasn't waiting for you to say how great it tasted. He already knew that before you bit down. He was waiting for the pure joy he was bringing to another human being. That made him really happy. He was a kind, gentle soul with a heart of gold. I go back to a conversation we had a few months back. He was telling me that he was looking over the water, thinking about his life. He said he thought to himself if he was to die early, he was good. Of course, I jumped in saying, what the hell are you talking about? You're so funny and so talented and have so much to give. He replied by saying, no, I'm good. Well, Carl, I have no doubt you're good, but a lot of us are far from good. Our hearts are broken and will be for some time to come. I really look forward to the day when I think about you, that it will bring a smile to my face and a fit of silly laughter. I'm gonna miss you horribly, Cubes. Rest easy, my friend. Very terrible, very sad, but yes, it is confirmed that the Mad Cuban has passed away, died of a heart attack. I did a live stream about it. We were wondering something, uh, like who goes to the funeral. Obviously, Opie will go, but does people like Anthony Cumia go? Jim and Sam, do they go? They all, like Ali Learman from Compound Media tweeted out something about him. Sure, Anthony would, but he's been banned off of Twitter multiple times. Very sad. Guy Fieri also did a post about the Mad Cuban. Guy Fieri put, I'm heartbroken that my friend Chef Carl Ruiz is gone. I have no words to describe what a great friend he was to me and my family. His ability to make me laugh and smile under any circumstances was only outshined by his talent as a chef. Over the years, I've met a lot of great people, but a friend like Carl is one in 100 million. Carl the Cuban Ruiz. I mean, well wishes from everyone. Look, personally, my thoughts. I always liked Carl. I always liked how Carl could roll with the punches, never take things too seriously. He would go on Reddit and mess around. He would reply to every time I tweeted at him. It's, obviously, the man was heavy into drinking. I think this all stemmed from his divorce. If you don't know the complete story, the Mad Cuban was married, and then he did a trip to Florida, and then Miss Chipperson went down to Florida and met him. They began an affair. The Mad Cuban's wife found out about it, divorced him. He gave her the restaurant and probably money too. So Maria, what's it called, Marie's in New York, that's owned by his ex-wife now. They had a kid, but that was his ex-wife's kid, not his kid. He had no kids. Um, he was with Mrs. Chipperson on and off. He got her a place in Philly. I don't know if he paid outright or paid rent, but she lived there. I heard a couple of days ago someone said she said they were finally done. But I think obviously from that divorce, he delved heavily into drinking and eating and smoking. Like he drank and ate before, but he went really hard because he was living the single life. And obviously it caught up to him, 44 years old. He was in Baltimore, Maryland. He went to go to some restaurant or some event or something, and that's where it happened. Terrible, terrible. But he is part of the O&A world. Obviously, that whole flame out with Roland getting the Opie fired from Sirius XM. So he was brought into the O&A world by Roland, but ended up hating Roland. I doubt Roland goes to the funeral. His wake and funeral is probably going to be amazing, though. Meaning the amount of good food and cater, because Carl's the type of dude for his funeral, he would want it to be like a party, like for the ceremony and stuff. And all of his Cuban friends and Cuban friends, all of his chef friends are going to be there. Probably going to cater. It's probably going to be amazing. I don't know where it would be. He lived in New York, but his family and stuff is in Miami. So I don't know where that would be. Obviously, we'll find out the particulars. Unfortunately, you're probably not going to see too much news on this because, quite frankly, he wasn't that famous. He was famous to us, people in this world, but like, there's probably not going to be a CNN story about it. But Guy Fieri, he did know celebrities and stuff. But that's probably why you haven't seen, like, a TMZ video or article about it. Because frankly, he wasn't that famous. He's famous to us, but he deserves one. Remember, when Patrice O'Neal died, he got a 10-second mention on, I think, Fox News, and they said he was 14 years old. And Patrice had been on Fox News multiple times. So, and Mad Cuban was nowhere near Patrice's fame. So, him dying, the news of it is probably going to be just restricted to this video and the videos I make about it. But, yeah, he went out Ruizing, though. Gotta give him that. He started that hashtag, and my God, he lived it to the end. He went out Ruizing. I'm probably going to make a tribute to him. Not, I'll probably drop it tomorrow, either later today or tomorrow, where, I'll pick out, give me, like, what I do is I put clips of, like, their streams and pictures of them, like a montage, and I throw a dope song behind it. So give me suggestions on songs that you think he'd like. I don't want to go funny with it. Like I did one with Artie that's up on my BitChute. It's a montage of Artie, like on the Stern Show, doing stand-up and stuff. And I put Blind Melon No Rain as the song to it, because that's very fitting. But yeah, I must say I liked the dude. Every time I made a new Twitter after I got banned, he would follow it. He never blocked me. He never did copyright strikes on me or anything. He took everything in stride. He was a good dude. I don't know what happens with his new restaurant now. Obviously, his brothers and stuff, or his business partners take over it. The old one that his ex-wife got it, I don't know if she goes to the funeral. I don't know if Miss Chipperson goes to the funeral. Opie's definitely going to be at the funeral. I don't know if Anthony's going to be there. Probably Vic, Sherrod. They'll all be there. All his celebrity chef friends will be there. But, yeah, so rest in peace to the Mad Cuban. Died 44 years old of a heart attack. But he did go out Ruizing. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, or just drop a rest in peace. And for God's sake, I know Opie can't get retweets and likes. Go retweet and like his tweets about the Mad Cuban. Rest in peace on Twitter. Can you at least get him to 1,000 retweets and likes on that? And rest in peace to the Mad Cuban. So rest in peace to the Mad Cuban. I guess buy all of his merch and go to his restaurant, I guess, to help with the funeral cost and everything. Rest in peace, Carl. You were one of the real ones. You were a good dude. And hashtag Ruizing, hashtag pinky out. Used to drink like that with the pinky out. That was his style, and we lost a good dude. Rest in peace to the Mag Cuban. You will be missed, man. You provided great content. And subscribe to his YouTube channel where he did food reviews.